Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 15. Oh man, guys. So I actually took a little break from making videos, not for long, just like a few extra days and everything. But surprisingly enough, well, a few extra days, like almost a week of not recording. Um, but it has only been a week since I watched this. It's funny because this one is at the end of my schedule, so I was able to record ahead for everything except the show I record, like the shows I record tonight. So, but I haven't had to record all the previous days that I normally record. So I've actually missed it this time. Like sometimes I do it just to like give me a break, so I don't have like burnout. Granted, I record ahead to then have a break, so it equals itself out anyway. But having like extended days off back to back, I actually like found myself like missing watching these and making these reactions and stuff. But anyway, sorry, a little bit of personal stuff there. As for Jujutsu Kaisen, things have been crazy. Fushiguro showed up during the fight. I mean, we had the whole fight with the... I don't know if we have a name for this one, did we? Like, I don't have a name written down, so I don't think we got one. But the ocean curse spirit, right? And he came out of he was like a cursed womb or whatever, and he evolved into what he is, and we got to see him go into his innate domain and, really mess things up. Like, old man Zenin lost an arm. We had, like, a lot of wounds on Nanami and Maki. They're all pretty messed up. Fushiguro showed up broken from the outside and is opening a hole using his own innate domain, so that way they can all escape. But right when they were about to escape, we had a surprise visitor. Fucking Toji showed up. Oh man, I am so excited. And Fushiguro doesn't know that his dad died, right? I was thinking about that before I started recording. He thinks his dad just left him, I'm pretty sure, right? Like, took the money and ran. He doesn't know he's dead because Gojo never got a chance to tell him because Fushiguro was just like, yeah, I don't care about him when he tried to tell him. So it's going to be an interesting reunion. Plus, we're going to get to see Toji fight on our side, hopefully. Hopefully he doesn't side with the cursed spirit for some reason. But, his last words to Gojo were to, like, warn him of the selling of his son. So that way, it felt like he wanted Gojo to intervene, which means maybe he does kind of care about his son. I don't know. But, yeah, so hopefully he's going to help him here. Anyway, I'm excited. Let's jump into it before I ramble too much longer. We're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yep, a little bit of recap. But he's not throwing it away. Yep. I like how that came back from Gojo's teaching in Season 1 as well. I don't know if I talked too much about that in the discussion, which I probably should have. I like how quickly they move, too. Are there footholds they're running on Fushiguro's frogs? That's pretty cool if that is, too. Yep, and here comes the arms. Whee! He's so happy. Look at him. I like the upside down. Oh, the eyes. He's paused. He's like, what's going on? Oh! He's taking the weapon. He's strong. Yep. And she's supposed to be extremely strong. Me of all people? Yep. You guys have a similar heavenly pact. Man, so is his eyes, like, not back fully? Oh, does he remember the scar? Yeah, of course he knows him. Damn. By his instincts. Well, damn. Luckily, he didn't try to murder the rest of the people, though. That is gonna be your regret. Jeez. Oh my god, he's part of the water. That's awesome. Jeez. Okay. He's a murder machine directed towards the strongest, that's why he didn't attack the others. Well, we just need to leave these two murder machines in here and use this as a distraction to open another hole. And yeah, get GTFO. Right? But no, it's anime, they're gonna sit there and watch. Right. But I guess we had the narration of knowing that he's going after the strongest. In their mind, he's there to help, right? So maybe they should stay. That's something I do have to remember. Right. So maybe they think they should stay and help, but they don't realize that he's just a mindless killing machine. That's crazy, though. So, like, normally the person can take over with the seance, can take over the body until the grandson's curse energy runs out. But since Toji doesn't use cursed energy, he isn't draining the supply of the grandson, if I'm understanding that right. So he's just here and not going away, which is pretty wild. Oh my god, the animation. We are about to see a spectacle, aren't we? Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. It's so smooth, but it's actually kept some of the... Oh my god, this is amazing. Ha! That was a sequence. I gotta talk about that. Oh! He got caught in his teeth, didn't he? Yep. Of course. Jeez. He's swinging it so fast for how, like, big of a weapon it is, too. Ugh. Damn. Fuck Fuck your belly fish. I guess it absorbed the hit, though. He did not look like he cared. Jesus. Fushiguro was so young when his dad left, he doesn't recognize him, right? Maybe. He wasn't super, super young, though. Damn. Did some damage. Oh, we're about to hear it. Is nice. Oh, yes. Oh, he can tell? Oh, never mind. That was the old man speaking, not the... Oh my god. That's cool lighting. Wait, what? Oh my god, he's sharpening it with his bare hands? By just rubbing it together? Well, that weapon's never gonna be the same again. Unless there's a way to fix it. Quite possibly. That's right, he still doesn't have his guaranteed hit effect. Nice. Some assisting. Oh shit, he's pole vaulting. Oh, right through the head. Oh. Jesus. Oh my god. Okay, guys, you might have to leave now because what's... I mean, I guess the domain, yep, is gonna leave when he dies. Okay, I was gonna say... Well, shit. Who's he gonna go for next, though? Damn. It's crazy. Yeah, because this guy... Right. They don't know he's just going after whoever's strongest. Wow, so that's 2 of the big curses down. Hanami and Ocean Man. Ocean Man. Fushiguro still doesn't know yet, right? That it's his dad. Oh. Wait, what? Whoa. Oh, shit. He did that so fast and none of them even really realized it. Dagon. Did we? That sounds familiar. I think we might have had that before. Damn. Wait, so are they saying that that Jogo's even stronger than Dagon? Well, this is unfortunate. Can Toji detect that this one's strong? That's not good. That's not good. Damn! Did they really all just get taken down that quick? Shit. Oh. Is he here? Oh. Oh, is it these girls? Oh, shit. They're trying to summon him. Ugh. I hate how sensual that was. Oh. Ugh. They tried to use their powers, but shit. I don't even know who's alive or dead right now. Okay. Is he gonna give him more? Is he gonna try to pull him out? The markings haven't fully faded, right? Well, shit! What a crazy episode so far. Oh. No more in there. All 10. Wow. 15 fingers. That's his estimate. Oh, they're okay. Must have been what she did with the cell phone. Oh! His arm's gone! What? Was it Sukuna? Oh, the voice. They're all quivering. Oh shit. They have to like remember to breathe. He likes girls, right? So he might leave them alive. When he first showed up in episode 1, he's like, all the girls! All the women! Oh shit! He didn't bow low enough. They went all the way to the ground. Oh shit. A finger's worth of audience. Come on, girls. There it is. Hmm. Flashback? No mark on the forehead, so this is before the movie, I suppose. Hmm. Yeah, fuck that curse. Hmm. They're holding that over him, though. Will he be okay with that? Raise your heads to kill, or raise your heads to because it's okay? I don't know. Well, yep. How about you tell me where the finger is now, and then I'll decide whether I'm gonna... Damn. Yeah. Wow. Oh, man. For some reason, that's so much worse than just having your head cut off. Oh, did she do her phone thing? Whatever her ability is? Hmm. She turned, like, digital or something. Like, she might still be alive. Maybe. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah. In order to save Junpei, right? Damn. Hmm. No need. Okay. I mean, I figured he did. I don't think he needs Jogo to tell him what to do. Yeah. Damn. Just come at me, bro. Hmm. Is he gonna try to do it? Ah! I knew it was gonna end soon, but... Oh man, what an episode. Holy shit. Holy shit. Man, that fight between Toji and Dagon, like, that, there was one sequence there where it did, like, I don't know if I can express how I can, like, say this, but I love the animation when, like, they reduce the detail quite a bit. Like, Black Clover does it a lot, where they don't go, like, too much 3D. It's still, like, 2D, but in order to do it, they have to reduce the animation. So, like, that's when you notice, like, the ground is, instead of being, like, textured dirt and stuff, it just turns into, like, 1 or 2 shades of brown. And, like, when it breaks apart, it breaks into, like, cubes and stuff, rather than, like, actually, like, drawn out, like, chunks that, you know? Like, that kind of animation, it kind of went into that kind of animation, but it kept a lot of the detail. So, like, that must have been incredibly hard, I feel like. I don't know a lot about animation or anything. I just know from watching shows the different, like, kind of things they do, the different tricks they do. Like, but I don't know them in depth to know, like, how hard they really are. But I imagine that sequence couldn't have been too easy. But yeah, that is it, guys, for episode 15. But yeah. Damn, okay. So, like I was saying, that fight was just awesome. I mean, it's really cool to root for that guy, because last time he was the enemy, he was, you know, going against Gojo and everything. Hell, he killed the poor girl who, I can't remember her name now. It's not because I didn't care about her, but I just have a really bad memory. Rika. No, I'm sorry. Rika's from the movie. That's my Rika. It's close though, right? Her name was close to Rika. Rico. Yeah, so that's what confused me a little bit too. We had Rika from the movie, which was the girl that died at a young age with a kotsu and became his, like, cursed spirit thing that was haunting him, kind of. Obviously there was reveals at the end of that, but anyway, and then Rico was the vessel girl. But yeah, he ended up killing her on us, which obviously made me hate him, but then also, like, him just fighting all of our characters as well, and what he's done to Fushiguro. There was just so many reasons to hate him. It was cool to be able to root for him for a few. Now, I don't know what's gonna happen. He singled out Fushiguro, used his speed to separate him from the people inside the building. Now, did he do that because he knows it's his son? But he's supposed to just be, like, a murder machine right now. But maybe, like, is the narration wrong? Or did it peg Fushiguro as the strongest one out of those people there? But I find that hard to believe. Is it because he's the least injured? Whereas maybe the other ones are stronger than him, but they're injured, right? So it didn't deem them to be worth it? I don't know. I have no idea, but yeah, I love that concept as well, that he is like this anomaly because they brought him back through the seance, and he's supposed to be consuming the grandson's cursed energy, and then when it runs out, he's supposed to go away, but because by the nature of Toji, he doesn't use cursed energy, he's not going away, so... It's pretty wild. There was, like, a bit more explanation to it, but simplifying it down, it's really neat. But I felt like there was something else in regards to that fight. Oh, I don't know that I think I might have forgot to talk about the old man's power in my last video. But that's pretty crazy that he works on, like, frames per second, and I like that he made jokes in, like, frames per second and stuff like that, too. As someone who does content creation and deals with frames per second, and I play video games and stuff where I'm worried about the frames per second I'm getting in the games I'm playing and stuff like that. It's just really fun to see a character's power have to do with that. It's funny how some of these older guys have these powers that I just... wouldn't think, like, don't really fit them, right? Like, usually you'd think, like, when I think of like an older man, I think of people like my dad and stuff like that that aren't very tech savvy because that stuff wasn't really around when they were younger, so they had to learn it later in life. And obviously, there's some older people that are tech savvy, and stuff like that. But I always think of like the vast majority not being tech savvy, which just, I mean, granted, not that an electric guitar is. I'm talking like I was the other person I was referring to in the show when I said like multiple people in the show that have powers I didn't expect would be the old man, the principal of Kyoto, right? Who has an electric guitar. Now, obviously, I think electric guitar has probably been around since he was younger, right? But it's still like, it was such a surprise when we saw that guy just whip out an electric guitar, right? And then here we have this other older guy, fighting in frames per second and stuff like that. So, and it was pretty crazy, right? You had to. Now, I'm going off memory from last week of how they explained it, so I apologize if I butcher it a little bit, but it was something along the lines of you have to define your next, like, X amount of frames of movement or whatever, and if you don't, that's when you get stunned in that, like, 2D, like, it looks like you're, laminated. And so, like, somehow you have to, I don't even know how you, like, give away your intention. It's almost like it's such a strong power because you have to try to figure out what their power is and how it works, because you have to figure out how to declare your intentions so that way you don't get crowd controlled like that, right? And that's pretty ridiculous in the heat of battle. I'm sure that could cause like a weaker opponent. They could just die instantly if he's able to like stun them like that and then just kill them instantly. Obviously, this guy was a little stronger, so he was able to like withstand the hits that came after and everything. But I'm sure he's felled so many enemies by them just not understanding what they're supposed to do. Because can you imagine like just him activating his power? I don't know if you get some kind of sensation at all when he activates it, but then all of a sudden you just get stunned, and it's like, is there anything I can do to prevent this? And you have to try to think and figure out and analyze their ability and stuff, and it's just not clear to the other person what they're supposed to do. At least that's what I understood of it. So it's a pretty wild ability. But Dagon is dead. Now, I don't know what the state of Nanami, Maki, and the old guy didn't get hit by the touch. He was crispy, but then he sensed Itadori's fingers and stuff and left before he touched him and did like that next blast, right? So the older guy might be okay too, but Nanami and Maki, like, they got hit by that and he was like 1 down, 2 down. Like, there's no way. If I'm gonna be so angry if they're dead and that's their death is just instantaneous like that. Oh, I'm gonna be so sad. But I have a feeling that maybe somehow they lived. I just don't know how. Like, if Jogo is so confident that he defeated them there, then, how did they survive it? Is it did someone's ability protect them in the last second? Are they just stronger than he thought they were and they tanked it? I don't know. But I'm really worried about them. And then we just cut away to the next thing with Itadori getting the fingers and Sukuna being released. And it's been so long since we've seen Sukuna in control. Like, with him being in control this much, I don't think it's been this much since he ripped out Itadori's heart and did that stuff with Fushiguro, right? I think. So it's crazy. And I mean, we've known he's a bad guy, but he's been pretty chill so far. Like, up to this point where he actually, like, killed those 2 girls, or at least one girl. I don't know what the other one did. The other one did, like, something with her, like, she got, like, digitized into, like, the phone or something, and then he broke the phone, so maybe she's just dead? I really don't know. We didn't get to learn enough about her power, but maybe we'll see her again, and that's why we didn't learn much about it quite yet. I don't know, but yeah, so at least Mimiko is dead. She's totally dead. For sure. So, like, and just the way now, I almost wonder, they said, like, the first thing they said wasn't ordering, right? They asked him to go do it, right? It wasn't ordering. But then the second thing that, like, that's where they should have just left it at that, right? And if he did it, he did it. If he didn't, then, you know, at least I'm still alive and I didn't piss him off, right? But they went along, like, she continued talking and she was like, I have another finger, so you go kill him and I'll tell you where it is. It's like, and then you're, like, bribing him almost, or maybe bribing isn't the wrong word, but you're like, hey, you know, go do this for me and I'll tell you where this other finger is. It's like, you know, now you're trying to force his hand rather than, like, just asking a request of him, right? So they like, not to say they deserve to be killed for that or anything, but I mean, it does suck that they're dead, but they were also on the bad side anyway, right? They were on Geto's side even when Geto was, you know, like, they fought us in the movie. So at the same time, I'm like, oh well, you know, they're dead. But yeah. So according to Jogo, there's at least 15 fingers within Sukuna, but obviously he doesn't know. He might not know exactly. One, he might not know exactly how many fingers Itadori got before this whole incident. He also doesn't know how many fingers those girls gave him. And then on top of that, he only really knows how many he gave and roughly how many he had before. So 15-ish, which means we're getting down to 5 or less fingers remaining until we reach the, you know, whatever happens next. I don't know, because he's supposed to, like, Itadori is supposed to be executed after that, but, like, will, you know, after everything is said and done, assuming we free Gojo and all that, will Gojo stand for him being killed after all this, right? Or what? I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I wonder if, like, the end of the show is when we reach 20. Is that when the manga ends, or does it keep going after 20 fingers and we find a way out of the whole, you know, executing him? But I don't know. Definitely interesting, but crazy episode. Obviously, we had we have so many things, like, built up and going on, and I'm excited to see all of them and how it all plays out, who's still alive. Like, oh man, this is just one crazy thing after another. But two of the big spirits, Forest and Ocean, are down. So it seems like there's going to be some kind of wager. Like, so he said, like, so you're like, sure you'll honor that. So is he going to try to do the wager where, like, you land a blow on me and you can work under me, or I'll work under you? Is that, like, because I can't imagine Jogo can win that wager. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. But he wasn't really given any other options, though, right? Like, is it pretty much like, do that, like, if he refuses, does that mean he's just gonna die? Or would he let him walk away if he refused? I don't know. So Jogo's in a pretty bad predicament. And obviously we had the whole thing about, like, do you want me to kill every human in Shibuya except one? Who's the one? Why kill every human in Shibuya except for one? Who's... I don't know. Unless, is that supposed to be, like, Itadori, maybe? Is the one? Or is the one someone else that I'm not thinking of? I'm not sure. I wouldn't classify Geto as human, so I don't think he means Geto. But yeah, I'm fascinated to see where this goes, and it's just wild. The season's been wild. It's been gung-ho, like, non-stop since the beginning. Like, even the early stuff was really crazy and really good, right? Like, and then we jump into this and we're, like, instantly into, you know, like, what, within, like, the first episode or two, we're, like, at Halloween, and like, that whole plan is being executed. It's wild. So I'm really curious how the rest of the season goes. Like, does this encounter go all the way to the end of the season, or does it do like the last season where, like, the last 3 episodes are kind of like extra, like, different story kind of thing? I'm not sure, but Anyway, thank you guys. That's going to be it from me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. Link is in the description below. You can get 2 more episodes ahead of time through there, or through the early access tier. And then there's a Patreon show tier where you can get access to shows that aren't released on my YouTube yet. Check that out if you're interested in more content from me. And I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.